In this video I will do a review of game week 28 of my team. I will start with the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper Roefs had 2 points. He conceded 1 goal, he made 4 saves, but he had a yellow card, so in total 2 points. For 4 saves you get 1 point, but the yellow card is -1, in total 2 points. And then we go to straight to the defenders. Now the defenders did very well in general. You look at the defenders that Mateus Nunes had a clean sheet, and that was a very good performance for Nunes, and 2 bonus points. 8 points. Nunes had a very good performance against Leeds United. 8 points, a clean sheet. Gabriel didn't have a clean sheet, but he had an assist, and he was man of the match. He had 3 bonus points, and also his defensive contributions. So at defensive contributions 2 points, an assist is 3 points, and man of the match was an extra 3 points. However, he got a yellow card and he conceded 1 goal, so no clean sheet, but in total 9 points. In total 9 points. Then Virgil van Dijk, he had no clean sheet, conceded 2 goals, but Virgil made a goal. So Virgil van Dijk made a goal. 7 points. And met Kes, Aston Villa is not playing very well now. They miss Tielemans, Kamara and McGinn, and they don't play very well now. Only 0 points. 0 points. He had a yellow card and he conceded 2 goals. So he had 0 points. Chalaba had 1 point and conceded 2 goals. And no defensive contributions. But in total for 5 defenders, 1 had a goal, the other one a clean sheet, and the other one an assist. So I think it was not too bad, but take into account that only 2 teams had a clean sheet this game week. Only 2 teams had a clean sheet this game week. 36 goals. And Wolverhampton had a clean sheet. They were bottom in the league, and Manchester City. Only 2 teams had a clean sheet. But I was in general at 27 points. I think it was a good score for my defenders and a goalkeeper. 27 points. 27 points for 6 players. I was happy with that. And only 2 teams having a clean sheet. I think those defenders did quite well. Then we go to the midfield, and that was Declan Rice had 5 points because he had an assist, scoring 5 points. Now Morgan Rogers, Aston Villa was very poor this in the last weeks due to injuries. Only 2 points, and they lost again to Wolverhampton 2-0. Semenyo again, he was very good. Semenyo had no bonus points, but he made a goal and a clean sheet, 8 points. Funnily enough, he didn't have a bonus points, but Nunez got 2 bonus points, so it didn't really matter for me. Now, and then Bruno Fernandes, he had a goal and he had an assist, and he was man of the match against Crystal Palace. 26 points, 13 points, made 26 because my captain, Haaland, didn't play. He didn't start. Haaland was injured. He had a knock and he didn't feel comfortable. In training he got a bit of a knock. It's a minor injury. Haaland normally will start against Nottingham Forest. But because Haaland didn't play, my vice captain, luckily enough, was Bruno Fernandes. And he had 13 points, made 26. So maybe I was a bit lucky there, I don't know. But the vice captain was the right choice, Fernandes. And then we go through to the forward. The only forward playing was Thiago. Thiago had 6 points. He made a goal. He did what he should do. He made a goal. I transferred him in for Pedro. And Pedro didn't have a goal or an assist. So I think it was the right decision to get Thiago into my team. At least he made a goal. And then we look at the bench. The bench doesn't look very interesting. Dubravka, 0 points, conceded 4 goals. Haaland didn't play. Enzo Fernandez, only 1 point, a yellow card. And Mane 2 points, so only 3 points on the bench, but that was okay. Haaland was the only player who didn't start. But overall I had 74 points. I had a very good game week. The average number of points was 53, so 21 points above average, which is massive, which is a lot. And I think that was a very good game week. I didn't start very well on Friday with Aston Villa, Kes and Rodgers, but I made up with a lot of players. Look at the defense, look at Fernandes and Thiago, and they made a lot of points. But in a ranking, yeah, I didn't do anything. I just dropped even 100 places. So because of the high ranking now, 13,000, which is very, very high, my ranking is not going to rise easily. It's just about maintaining the ranking, which I did now, 13,000, which is very, very good. I'm happy to maintain my ranking. My highest ranking ever was 100,000, 150,000, I think. So being 13,000 is much higher than normal for me. So I'm happy with the ranking, and I think the team doesn't look too bad. But I think I have to do something probably about Enzo Fernandez or Morgan Rogers. Those two players are not performing very well. So I think I have to do something about that. But that was the end of the video. I talked about a review of Game Week 28. Be aware, there is a full game week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The deadline is Tuesday, 6 o'clock. So the deadline for Game Week 29 is Tuesday, tomorrow, 6 o'clock. And I will make a video about my final team tomorrow.